This is part 3. I'm really excited about this project because we are almost there. We are finishing our scalp map from Among Us. Today we have Med Bay. It's called Med Bay and not medical. Everyone calls it medical, is quite stupid. Upper engine and of course cafeteria. We saw that right at the beginning. These are the printouts. I got some requests that I should put them also on the download page on clayclaim.com. Sure, I will do this. Just give me a few days. We start with some cardboard. Yeah, I have to clean the files a little bit up, and they are quite messy. In the cardboard I am using for this project are some stupid holes. So we have to close them. These black holes. And then we can start gluing the blueprints, the printouts onto the cardboard. It's just label paper. It's quite beautiful. And then the fun begins and we can start complaining about the beautiful map design and what the map designers have done. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know I complained a lot in the recent videos. Yeah, I want to apologize. And actually, I already apologized. I started writing a mail to the map designers. My apology. Interview request from YouTuber. Dear Miss Liu, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Simon and I run the YouTube channel Clayclaim. Recently I created a part of the scalp map from your absolutely beautiful game with cardboard and clay. The video became very popular, it got some views. Many people pointed out to me that throughout the video... And guess what? I didn't got a response. Unfortunately, yeah, it would have been amazing to put this interview into the video and yeah, to ask her about her intentions on screwing up on some parts of the map and why it isn't logical all the time. But yeah, she was too busy doing map designs and I went along to create today's creation. And then I found the second map designer of Among Us on Twitter. So I wrote him a tweet. Hey Henry, at Puffballs United, do you want to defend yourself why you screwed with the perspective in the scalp map that took me way too long to build with clay and cardboard? Still, love your amazing work. And guess what? I didn't got a response, but maybe you can retweet my tweet and he hopefully sees it then and can't ignore the message which we are sending to him. That screwing with the map design is not an artistic choice. Okay, hot glue gun. We need our hot glue gun to get the map together, to build the walls to the ground and to create the illusion that this map looks quite beautiful. All we have to do is to glue the printouts for the walls onto the walls, and that's basically it. And then we can switch over to clay. Well, I think in the last Among Us video, it was part 2, I accidentally did some milk jokes. And some of the community pointed out to me that milk jokes, well, it's Danny's thing. You know this YouTube channel, Danny? Well, I didn't. I checked it out. It's an amazing channel, an amazing, very nice guy. Yeah. So, still frustrated that I didn't get any response. I decided that I want to keep the milk jokes at least. I may have been a little furious and frustrated, and it was raining all day long. So I reached out to Danny. Instruction. Mail should be read with Marlon Brando's voice from The Good Father. Dear Mr. Danny, I'm Simon from the YouTube channel Clay Claim. In my latest Among Us video I made some jokes about milk. My community pointed out to me that milk is your thing, that I can't make milk jokes. I checked out your channel with milk, but now I want to make milk jokes too. You build maps with your computer thing, I make them with clay and cardboard on my table, but it's also a high-tech desk with adjustable height. And obviously milk plays an important role here. Nowadays there's a lack of values on YouTube. Hate, for example. This is my suggestion for you. Instead of making milk jokes, you can switch to alternative milk drinks. There is rice drink, soy milk, and even tasty almond milk. And I can do some real milk jokes instead. If this sounds good to you, we don't need to start the next milk war here, and people don't die on the streets. All the best, Simon. PS, love your content. PPS, but stop the real milk jokes now. PPPS, never done this and always wanted to use the triple P. Well, and then I waited for a response, and while we are waiting, we can come back to the clay part, because, well, this is what the channel is really about. So, we are creating all the interior and all the details inside cafeteria, because we start with this room, and it's that easy. We have these 4 different colors to get the perfect blue for the tables in cafeteria. And also for the benches I am using my clay machine for this, and look how beautiful this gets. Well, except for these stripes, but still beautiful. I take the cup for the perfect shape, and yeah, just look around. You will probably find some other ways to get the perfect circle, for example. And this is the way I created the benches. And I was still waiting for a response from Danny. So I wrote a second mail. I apologized, said, okay, this was over the top. Don't take things too serious. Yeah. And then I got a response from Danny. Not a real letter, but this looks more dramatic. Mr. Simon, you absolutely didn't freak me out. I just didn't check my mails yet. Unfortunately for you though, I'm not a soy boy nor an almond boy, so it seems that leaves no choice but an all-out war. However, I'll give you a chance to raise the white flag. You have 24 hours. Go back to playing in the mud with your clay. Stop the milk jokes and I will spare you. Danny. P.S. Your clay is pretty cool too. Love the Among Us map. I wanted to respond because he is making great videos. While I was writing back, it was too late. I missed the time window of 24 hours he gave me.
Oh no, look, now I have to make a declaration of war.
Since we are living in a democracy, I let you decide. Should we start a milk war against Danny? If you think yes.
Great decision! Provide me with the best milk jokes in the universe and I can put them in the videos so we can shoot back and defend against Danny.
And if you think we shouldn't start a milk war against Danny and his channel and do cake jokes and regular jokes instead,
think again.
Go back and play in the mud with your clay. Stop the milk jokes and I will spare you.
This is not real milk, by the way. It's soy milk. We don't have real milk in the studio. The war is on, Danny. Don't tell Danny that this wasn't real milk. This would put us in a bad position in this milk war. Now lean back and enjoy the clay part. We are creating all the tiny Halloween details because, well, the map designers decided that they wanted to change the map one more time, and this also means that my other parts, part 1 and part 2, don't really fit to part 3, and part 4, when Halloween is over, won't fit to part 3 again. Yeah. Still a beautiful pumpkin we are creating, and the button, the emergency button of course. But now it's time for some bigger parts. We have this blue already created, and we take another layer of white clay. You can already guess it, we have medbay, and these are going to be the beds in medbay. We have 4 beds of them, and I, of course, I'm a tidy guy. No, I'm not, but I want to make the beds look quite tidy and neat, and also the sheet of the bed sheet folded quite properly. Let's see. Can't be that difficult. Looks more like a toilet paper roll, but it's a bed sheet. Beautiful. Now we have all the 4 beds prepared for the next characters, which were almost killed by the imposter. This is going to be the candle holders, and it's probably my favorite detail beside the upper engine. On this map part we are creating today, look at the candles, made with clay, looks beautiful. Well, and then we have another cake, some pumpkins, and also the scary pumpkin guy, which is standing right between the beds. Well, what do we have left in this room? It's this machine. I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe some X-ray machine. It's probably not. I'm embarrassing myself right now. Well, but I think I already did a good job on embarrassing myself in this video today. We take a toilet paper roll. It is the perfect shape. It is in the perfect shape for the upper engine, and probably also for the lower engine, which we will create in part 4. We take copper and some bright pink to get the perfect color, and it matches the color quite beautifully of the upper engine. And after coating the toilet paper roll, last time I did this was right at the beginning of the pandemic with the Animal Crossing video. The Animal Crossing island I created on the toilet paper roll, which was quite beautiful. This time it's different. It's more steampunky and looks like industrial design in a way. We try to get it into shape. Yeah, I think this is my favorite part of today's creation. And also the war declaration against Danny. We will cut it open because we have some electricity going on inside the engine. So it's probably not running on gas. And then we have a lot of pipes and tubes in silver, in brown, and also some wires. Look at these parts. We take mint and throw in some silver and some dirty clay to make it look like more industrial for this engine part right in front. We have the button and some further details which we are creating right now. Let's check out if the size is working great. Maybe we can remove some further clay. And it fits perfectly, and now we are ready. Not yet, almost, to go into the oven. After oven hardening, we will add some white color to this, and we are ready to go into the oven with this part. Because we have some more tubes and pipes in this room made out of yellow clay. The railing is also made out of yellow clay. Freshly baked tables for the cafeteria we have here right now. Let's put all the baked pieces onto the table, and we will add a little bit of color to all these tiny pieces. We have gray, for example, for the shadows. Let's give these pieces a beautiful outline, because this is how they look in the game. And then the emergency button on the table. It has this yellow-black pattern, which is quite characteristic. And then we have this glass mechanism, this closing mechanism right on top. And I am using this transparent paper for this. Let's see how it works. Okay. Look at that! Looks amazing! Love this detail. Then we have a laptop, some further pumpkins. This is the keyboard for the laptop and also the display, which we can now glue together. Or it's one of these modern laptops where you can remove the screen. Yep. This is the first pumpkin I am creating this year's Halloween. And then we have these glasses. And they are filled probably with milk. We have this green pumpkin, and I thought it would be nice to paint these lines. And this is going to be the tiny lever, and it's also going into the cafeteria, of course. These are all the parts. Let's place them and glue them onto our map. Finished. Oh, okay, I'm serious. I take a little bit of cardboard to give these table surfaces a little bit of extra height. I'm just trying out. Hot glue gun is always great for this. Remember this one? I used it for the lights in part 2 of the map. No, was it part 1? Can't remember. I'll link it right here. Now I take these pieces of wood, glue them underneath each bench, that they are slightly smaller than the tables, the height of the table. And we have to do this 20 times. Let's place them onto the map. Okay, I have some really quick hands today. We are finished with the cafeteria, with the interior. Now let's get to the details. We placed the first pumpkin, the laptop, the slice of pizza, which I really loved, the glass of milk, then we have the cake, pumpkin, some plates, and some further glasses, which are stacked together. I thought it would just look beautiful. Now the emergency button right in the middle. Don't want to screw it up. Finished with the pumpkin. Maybe I remove all these Halloween details after Halloween. Emergency. Then we have some further plates, some more glasses, and the lever, which is going right there. This looks right. Well, in medbay, we have the beds, the 4 beds, some details, and the machines in the right lower corner. I take the super glue. We have this construction underneath each bed. I'm not 100% sure what I created there underneath each beds, but it looks cool. Video for this weekend. Well, Halloween special. Nothing fancy, nothing big. Just having fun with the Among Us maps. We have the camera. I forgot the camera. We will place it right there. And then the last room for today, it's the upper engine. And I have some further plans for this thing. First of all, we start with some highlight effects with a white pen. Then we have some lines inside and the electricity. I did some really beautiful electricity effects before, or we did it with the wire. Well, this is also just a tiny wire, but we take this very thin wire and we try to create a really beautiful electric shape with it. The machine, the upper engine, also throws out some steam from time to time. And while I was studying the map design, I realized that the upper engine and also the lower engine is somehow on a different floor. It is going down right there. So this is why I just glued this piece of cardboard right there. And then we have the yellow railing, which we will glue together. And we can place it right in front of the engine so that nobody can touch the hot and steamy engine. This is the last detail we are gluing into this room. Oh wait, the vent. I totally forgot the vent in this room. Let me fix this quite quickly. This is our vent. We can glue it into the corner. Guys, this was so much fun. I guess that's it. The Skate Map Part 3 with upper engine